Good evening, KSFS. This is Pure Rock for Now People. What's going on, folks? It's been a long week. Lots been going on. And tonight, if you've been paying attention to Facebook or the newsletter, which we just sent out tonight, you now know that we have Alluette is a Pisces here on the show tonight. Mrs. Stephanie Day in the studio. Miss Stephanie Day?
What's up, guys?
Can you hear yourself all right? Let's turn that up a little bit. Go ahead, talk for me a little bit.
What's up?
Turn up your mic a little bit here, too. The music's a little loud. There we go. Just got to get comfortable here. We'll take our time. So sad that the rest of the members couldn't make it out tonight, but, we work with what we got here, don't we?
Yeah, word.
So it's going to be a fun show. Got a lot going on for you, but Alluette is Pisces in the house. We're going to talk about everything. We're going to talk about the meaning of life. We're going to talk about how you like your coffee. We're going to talk about, the new album and all that good stuff too. But, very special show for you guys tonight. You want to kick it off with a song?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's can't say that word. Let's schnurp and do it. I caught myself there. Let's schnurp and do it.
Snappity to it.
Snappity to it. This is a very special song for you guys. A B-side, if you will. This is Alluette, my folks. East Bay. What do we call it? East Bay. I like to call it bluesy, hip-hop, what have you. What do you like to call it?
Yeah, I'd say that pretty much sums it up. Depending on who you're talking to, one will come before the other.
Awesome. Let's do it. This is Alluette with A Million Times Crazy.
A bridge went to nowhere. She said it's alright with me. We'll take the car and ride somewhere I'd rather be. She said it'll be okay. Said Mama won't know tonight. I said, oh, alright, well, we'll dance by the moonlight. The sun shines finally here in the curtain coast. I can't find a reason to believe myself, because you fight the front door every time you go. Well, oh darling, just sit here and listen to the radio. Well, it's okay, it's alright, baby, we don't know. You got all the love I need, a million times crazy, and I like it. A million times crazy, and I like it. And I'm excited, 'cause I know in this life I will find it. And you're a shining example I can't realize. I'm excited, 'cause I know in this life I will find it. And you're a shining example I can't realize.
She said she got the blues like Elvis Presley shoes, so she gon' head on down to the Moulin Rouge so she can shake it. Forget it, no ends and no patience. Got her eyes on the bacon, the mentality to break it. Yes, I am the man, but I would never leave you hanging. And yes, I want you bad, but I'm too grown to be begging. And to you, it's just a game, but I love the way you play it. A million times crazy, and you love it when I say it. Let's go. Yeah, come on, baby, let's go. Yeah,
Excuses from here, doesn't matter what you do, but I like it. Between you and me, seems like every time I think about it in real life, I end up on your doorstep. And I don't know, baby. And I don't know.
Take this blood off my hands. 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 Take this blood off my hands.
Oh, what now, San Francisco? What was that? That was Alluette, my friends. Like I was talking about earlier, East Bay blues, hip hop, what have you. I love throwing in the what have you, because really, what is Alluette? We're here with Mrs. Stephanie Day, representing drummer of Alluette. This is gonna be an interesting interview tonight because I am also in the band. I play guitar. And Stephanie, you're not saying anything. Say something.
Hi.
Hi. There we go. I feel weird just talking about myself when there's two people.
No, it was really cool too because that song was the first song that we got to record professionally with Nick in the studio. So
that's very true. That was my first. That was my Alouette.
Cherry Poppin'.
My debut. My Cherry Poppin'. We're allowed to say Cherry Poppin', right?
I didn't see that.
There's
in
nothing
those
wrong
7.
with that.
Yeah.
We had this very strict 7 words you're not allowed to say on the radio, and it's really absurd. It's really. It's all of our favorite words, really, is the ones we can't say. I like how that works. Anyway, back to the song, Million Times Crazy. No. Back to what were we talking about?
We're talking about you and how you just recently.
I joined the band. Yeah. I didn't join it recently. I've been in it for almost a year now. Damn. I started around April-ish, I think. You guys asked me to join the band. Yeah, you're right.
Time flies, dude.
It really does. Yeah. It really does. It's been a long time. Oh, I see Christine just joined the chat room. Hey, baby, what's up? If you're on the chat room, get on that chat room. It's a lot of fun on there. Some people saying some crazy things.
Yeah, banter with each other. It's cool to watch.
Exactly. So you are awesome. I've never had a show with a co-host, per se, but I like it. I don't like talking about myself up here. Thank you very much for coming out here and joining. I know, this whole little room we're in right now, it's a lot of love going around. Anyway, that song, and I was going to talk about stuff, and...
That song was just in a movie. Let's talk about that.
That's right. You should be the host of the show. You know what's going on more than I do. That song was just in a movie. My good friend, and I like to say cousin, Sarah French, director of the film Quest for Life. We'll be posting it to the Facebook soon, the Pure Rock Facebook and the Alluette Facebook. You can find it on there soon. It's Quest for Life. She goes to USC, I think a senior now. Awesome movie. It was about 5 or 6 minutes long. Mm-hmm. You know, get off your how can I say bum? I can say bum.
Yeah, you can
get off your bum and go
That's
check
good.
out this movie. It's awesome. It's short. It's cute. It's awesome. Cute might not be the right word. It's badass. I want to say badass.
It's very enticing.
It is.
Yeah.
You just saw it for the first time, actually. 10 minutes before the show. What do you think about the movie?
I thought that I really appreciated the transitions. I was telling Nick as the cuts were happening that it was pulling me, and I was like, oh, it's going to happen next. What's going to happen next?
I remember
so
you mentioned...
It was, yeah.
You mentioned in the very first scene where Jethro is the main character. Jethro is at this party, and he's tired, and he's fed up with... that's how I interpret it. He's fed up with life and what have you of the party. I like to say what have you if you didn't notice.
Yeah.
That's my key phrase of the night. What have you?
Well, that one's allowed, so keep using it.
Yeah, I will. I'll be using it all up. But Jethro is sick of this party he's at in this first scene and tired and probably drinking some fluids and falling asleep. And it cuts right away to him falling asleep in bed. And I remember you mentioned that transition. And it's an awesome transition.
Yeah.
Good job, Sarah. Anyway, so yeah, but that was Alluette's film debut with the song A Million Times Crazy or A Million Times Crazy. I always forget.
A Million Times Crazy.
A Million Times Crazy. I like that better.
Yeah.
So B-side, it's not on any album. You can't find it anywhere. We should probably upload it to iTunes soon.
Yeah.
I
We're
mean-
talking about maybe putting it on the second one, but I think that's still in debate. So.
On the second CD?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get to that one soon too, the second
Totally.
CD. But yeah, but Alluette does have one CD out called Get Some. It came out late last year, middle of last year.
February 11th.
There you go, February of last year.
Yeah,
Get
I
Some.
think,
You can find it on iTunes, Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
a bunch of different places. I think that's the only ones I can name right now. But or one of us. Come up to one of us, and we'll give you one. And actually, first caller in the show today, to just call and say hi, show the love. We'll give you a free copy of Get Some by Alluette.
And AlluetteIsAPisces.com. We have
There you go,
all of our
perfect.
information up there too. So
AlluetteIsAPisces.com. And I got to say, for someone that was forced to take a typeface graphic design class in junior college, the typeface of that website is just so sexy. So whoever designed that, which I think was you, that was good. I like it. Anyway, just a side note. Me and Steve, we like to talk about typeface in our free time.
Oh, thank you.
Little nerdy, but good
very
type. The
nice.
little bubbles. It's a really good addition. So check it out, AlluetteAPisces.com. Also on the iTunes, also on the Facebook, and we'll be linking all that through the newsletter if you receive that, the Pure Rock for Now People newsletter, or through the Facebook page if you guys are on that. If you're not, get on there, show some love, like it, do what you got to do. But back to AlluetteAPisces. Next question, I think we talked about a lot, but we got a lot more. We got 45 minutes left in the show before they kick us out. You need to check that watch.
Yeah,
it's coming
right.
up fast.
I got it.
This is almost a question, half game. What are a few words, Steph, that you think describe Alluette? We can just take turns shouting them out. What do you think?
Fiery.
Delicious.
Does
Can't
that count?
top delicious?
No, that was it.
Oh, okay. Well, there's two words at least that describe Alluette. It's a very interesting band. I play in this is, I guess, my second band. I do some solo stuff too. But for Alluette being my second band, it's weird and I like it. And it's different and it's different because it's 5 members now and we all come from different backgrounds and different
Definitely.
influences. What are some influences that you think you bring to the table, for example?
It may not show in my play, but I grew up listening to Fleetwood Mac and Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, what else?
What else? Oh, I can throw out some of mine.
Tool, I guess. Modern day, I enjoy.
And I know Greg, the guitar player, and also your husband in the band. Well, husband in real life and the band.
No, just in the band.
Just in the band.
It's
You guys,
just-
yeah.
It's just for looks.
Exactly. Someone on the chat room saying Led Zeppelin with a little heart there, and I completely agree. Led Zeppelin, huge influence on the band.
Totally.
My influences that kind of come to the table, I guess I'd have to say Pixies, maybe some Violent Femmes, maybe some, I don't know. And I bring those influences to any table I come to. So I bring them to this table, and I bring the punky alternative side, I guess, to the, I don't know, Tool's alternative, I guess.
Yeah,
I consider them
so.
just like, I don't want to say that they're pop, but they're
No,
very
not at
popular,
all.
Tool.
Yeah.
So in that
they're
sense,
just good at what they do.
and they're awesome.
know?
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
They're awesome at what they do. But I'm just trying to say I bring the the underground alternative whatever
Totally.
what have you genre to the band. And we don't have the other members of the group here to talk about it, but JD bringing the hip hop to the band is interesting, and of course Greg being an amazing blues guitar player that he is, bringing that to
Right,
the table.
as well as metal. Both of those people
Yeah.
in our band have like their side projects
True.
too.
Everyone in the band has their own side projects, right?
Totally,
We're
yeah.
all playing music outside of this. It's a a full-time job, really. I
Yeah.
mean, we all do what we have to do during the day, and we come home and we play music, and that's what we love to do, and that's what it should be about, really.
Yeah,
That's what this
definitely.
show is about, is showing you guys bands that at the end of the day, no matter what goes on, just playing music and having fun and showing love, and that's what it should be about.
Yeah, that's
at
what
the end
really
of the day.
keeps everybody going, and that's when you can hear if you have a good product or not, if everybody's enjoying what the outcome of it is.
Exactly, you know,
Yeah.
because you can't have a band where half the people in the band are not enjoying what's going on.
That's
And
true. Yeah,
I mean, even to speak from our own experiences, in the past few weeks, we've been going through a really hard time. I mean,
definitely.
with our goals and what we're trying to do, and if we're going to do covers and make money playing covers, because every band's got that debate: are we going to play a lot of covers and make money, or are we going to do what we want to do and not make money, but most likely, and just
yeah,
have fun?
it's more so like taking a path that's going to maybe take a little longer, or doing something that takes, I suppose, more time. You know, trying to cram
Mhm.
more things into our schedules. And you know, like you said, all of us come from different musical backgrounds, and we all have different things going on in our lives. And but at the same time, I really think that that makes for the unique product that Alluette is. And when we get things done, like our first album, and as we're starting to embark on, you know, the second album and really pulling together what that's going to look like, I think we're going to get something amazing. And we really appreciated the first one for what it was.
And we'll talk about that. We've been talking a little long. Let's take a little mini break. But when we come
Totally.
back,
Let's hear some music.
I know. That's what this show's about. Pure rock for now, people. We got to play some music. So when we come back, we'll be talking about Get Some, the first album. We'll be talking about the new album, Title Unknown.
Title Unknown.
Title Unknown. So we'll be talking about the new album and what's to come, and more about Alluette and some other great bands in the area. We'll be talking about it soon. So let's get to a track from the first record called Ambush Blues.
Deep green eyes like the sea, riding every wave. I don't wanna be routine, a little thing after teen, a little thing until I bite a bottom at the bottom. My train of thought derailed, killing the phone I tried to make. Piece and puzzle pieces are scattered across the halls and window panes. Drive down to the water, let it swallow your soul. You're so beautiful, it's like a heaven in slow-mo. It's alright, it's alright. I never mind now, never mind. It's alright, it's alright. I never mind now, never mind now. The sun comes up tomorrow, you still good too. You say fuck the world, then the world fucks you. It's alright, it's alright. I never mind now, never mind. It's alright, it's alright. I never mind, never mind.
Well, pardon me, little mama, can I pause you like a comma? Stop you like a period and tell you that I want you. You say that you ain't got one, well I could be your lover. Just give it all to me and you will never need another. How about I sit down, order us around, and we can talk till the sun goes up and comes down. See, I'm a P-I-M-P, baby, it's true. And I got G-A-M-E. How about you? How about we go somewhere where we can have a little walk, smoke a little smoke, or maybe talk a little talk. See, baby, this is crazy how I'm feeling about you. You got my temperature rising about 102. And now I'm thinking about the things that you and I could go do. But I just need you to tell me that you wanna do it too. See, baby, that's okay. Hey, mama, that's alright. See, it's me and you, baby, but it's just for the night. Oh, don't get mad.
You can hold my hand, I ain't no simple picture. You can take me
If you're just now tuning in, this is Pure Rock for Now People, local music programming brought to you by KSFS Radio, San Francisco State. If you guys want to call in, say hi, whatever you want to do, call in, say something. The number here is 415-338-1532. That's 415-338-1532. Come on in, show the love, hang out with us here at San Francisco State. Have some fun. I'm here again with Miss Stephanie Day from Alluette. What's up, Steph?
What's up?
You still here? Oh, good.
I'm here.
It's late.
I know.
We're getting tired. This is there's only so much we can do, but we're here. Let's see. Someone in the chat room is going, definitely, where's Greg? I don't know. He's in bed. He's got stuff to do.
Yeah.
We're very important. We're very busy people here. Also important. But no, he's got work early. He couldn't make it tonight.
Yeah, 2 members of the band are like halfway into their sleep cycle because they're about to get up in 3 hours to go to work.
And that sucks. And
Yeah.
I feel for them. That's pretty awful. But we wish them luck with their ventures into tomorrow morning and what have you. And hey, Bobo's online. What's up, Bobo?
Bobo!
I wish he could call in and speak to us. Well, he can. If you call in 415-338-1532, you can call in and speak to us. Or on the chat, whatever you want to do. And he's listening to it on his iPhone on the BART train. And Steph's got a great radio voice. You are awesome, Bobo.
That is so cool.
You are
On
such a...
BART, on the iPhone.
I don't know how much
listening to
longer
it.
he's going to be able to
That's
hear us because the...
Oh,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
signal on BART is just
yeah.
god-awful. And trying to talk to someone, not going to happen. So hopefully he
Yeah.
can tune in. He can hear us the whole show. But if not, then safe travels, Bobo. We'll be hearing from you soon. Speaking of which, we see Bobo every Monday night over in the East Bay, where Alouette's primarily located. Danville, California, over at Menards. That's something Hearts Avenue. I don't know. Right downtown, the main strip of Danville, California. You can find Alluette and many other great musicians every Monday night. Open mic. Monday open mic.
And we're always looking for new recruits.
Oh yeah, it's a great I want to say breeding ground for new musicians and seasoned musicians and just everyone. It's a fun time. Come out Monday nights from like 9 to 1 in the morning, and it's a good time. Every time you're gonna meet someone new, you're gonna have a lot of fun, and someone's gonna make I can't say that. So make a butt out of themselves, and it's fun. It's a different thing every week. But so come on out, Menards, Danville, California. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, what were we talking about before the song? That amazing song we were just listening to called Ambush Blues. You can find it on the new record. The old record, Get Some, on iTunes. Let's talk about the first album, Get Some, for a little bit.
For sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
it turned out great. I was not on that record, so I can't, I can only speak from an outside perspective. But I think Josh was putting it was a party album.
yeah,
Do
definitely.
you agree with that?
Yeah, I definitely think it was. The whole atmosphere of the recording consisted of that party vibe. We had so many guest musicians, guest vocalists. It was just, every time we were in the studio, it was somebody new. And it was really cool to see how they needed to come into the studio and create an atmosphere for themselves to do their thing. So, yeah, it was definitely a party album.
Nice. And I completely agree. I mean,
Yeah.
I used to come over to the house Friday nights or whatever when practice was happening, and it wasn't even band practice. I would call it a party every time I came over.
There was always a party
There was
downstairs
always-
while
yeah.
we were practicing.
There
Yeah.
was always people hanging at the house. I had no idea who half these people were. There's the dog, all the animals hanging out, and it's just
Right.
like it was just. Anytime I came to band practice, it was a party. It was not band practice. Band practice was upstairs. The business was upstairs in that god awful hot room.
Yeah.
That tiny ass room with just like the soundproofing everywhere, and the one fan that messed everything up, and good memories. But God, that room got hot. We were all
It did.
sweating, and people
did.
when we walk out of there, people are like, "What happened?"
Oh, dude, I wish
What
Danny
happened
was
to
here
them?
too. We have this awesome story about how that room almost caught on fire. And I mean,
this makes good radio. Please,
yeah.
we'll sit and
Okay,
we'll hear the
so
story
it's
patiently.
awesome only because it almost happened. It didn't happen, right? So we soundproof the room ourselves. There's soundboard everywhere. There are mattresses. There's blankets tacked up all over the wall because we live in a suburb and houses are pretty close to one another. So obviously we have to take precautions to not get the cops called on us all the time. And one night, you know, we're laying the ambiance for our practice, lighting our incense, lighting our candles, getting the mood right. And we all walk out of the room to, you know, grab beverages and step outside for a breather. And the smoke detector goes off, and luckily Danny and I were still in the house. We run upstairs, and a tea light had caught fire to a speaker that it was sitting on, and a quarter of the speaker...
I think I might have been there for that night.
Yeah.
This sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, a quarter of the speaker was up in flames, melting. Smoke detectors were going off, and I don't know how it didn't catch fire to the blankets that were hanging on the wall, because they were literally 3 inches away from this fire. So obviously, if you can imagine this full room of flammable material, not only my home, because that's where it was, but our practice space would have been gone.
Everything, yeah.
But Danny to the rescue. You know, he
Danny's
runs
the
up
man.
the stairs. Yeah.
I wish he's probably in bed also, not listening to this. I wish he were here tonight. Great guy. Yeah, it was his birthday the other night, right?
It was. Yeah. Danny's
So 20-something, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I love you, man.
27 this year.
27? Wow.
Yeah, that's our bass
old.
player.
No.
I know, right?
I'm only allowed to say that because I am the baby in the band. I'll be 23 sometime this year, and you guys have a couple years on me. But you know, with age is experience, and you guys know what you're doing. Again, I came in this band late. I'm just here to, hey, I play guitar and blah.
Hey,
and that's
not
true.
fair.
I
no,
know, that's not true.
No.
But no, it is a lot of fun. So there's so many stories from that practice space. We would need at least another hour to talk about that. But we are at the halfway point in the hour. And you know what? We could use a few callers in here. And I know you guys out there listening in radio internet land could use a free copy of Get Some, first studio album from Alluette.
And
Feel free.
If a girl calls in, I'll throw in some Alluette panties too.
And
it's pretty saucy.
The same panties that you might find on the cover of the album.
Exactly.
The same ones. Did you wash them?
Well, the same. Well, you know what? It was a really hot girl that wore them. And if that's your thing,
that's very true.
Maybe I'll sell you those ones.
And we're not allowed to say who
separately.
that was, right?
Right. No.
It's okay.
It's our secret.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. But someone's like, interesting story on the chat. Thank you. Thank you, Mac, guest. Again, that number is 415-338-1532. If any of you happen to want a free copy of Get Some, it is here for the taking. Come and get it. Get some. What else we got we want to talk about tonight? Oh, we do have someone on the line. Stephanie, would you like to screen this call for us? Anyway, what else we want to talk about tonight? We got a lot of other good bands that we want to talk to. No one's there? Oh, good. That always happens. Anyway, caller, you just lost some good music. Anyway, what else we want to talk about tonight? Some what else is going on with the band? Any shows coming up? Not that we know of.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember any shows. You guys
not
didn't.
really. You know.
Well, we're recording
ideas.
soon.
Yeah.
March 3rd, we're going back in the studio
We
to
are.
Cry Love Studios out in Danville, California, and that's John Baker.
John Baker.
John
yeah.
Baker, great man. The second I entered that studio for the first time, and I saw a vinyl of The Blind Leading the Naked, Violent Femmes album, great album. As soon as I saw that framed above his soundboard or mixer in the studio, I was like, I know this guy's gonna be pretty cool. So, but yeah, great times recording with him. And maybe if we have time this show, we'll play some of his band. If not, next show. Let's see. I think we have JD on the chat room. We'll be gigging soon. Summer is coming.
Oh yeah, we
Summer?
definitely have
Oh,
things
yeah.
in the works. Just
Every summer is a busy summer for Alluette. I mean,
Totally.
parties and bars, and everyone loves to get on their Alluette in the summer. I
Definitely.
think that's just our season, really.
yeah.
Yeah, I think so
maybe.
too. So no shows coming up, but we are going in the studio and recording the next album. Yay, Steph, you're so cool. I love reading the The Copperopolis. I don't even know. I love reading the chat room on this thing. 'Cause people are saying some very interesting things. So going in the studio, recording the second album. Its title's unknown. Artwork by Wayne. What's it? Wayne Euler? What's his name?
Yeah, Wayne Eamon.
God, Wayne is... I don't know if he's got a Twitter or something you can follow, but Wayne Eamon is like a beast.
Epic. Yeah, you can go on his
beast.
Facebook, and he's constantly uploading his newest pieces, and you definitely want to take a look at those. There.
Check that out. He's
They're
just
awesome.
he was showing me his iPad, and like seriously, I never thought much of iPads until he showed me what you can do with an iPad. I mean, he has like Photoshop and like all these Illustrator programs on there. He can do all his work from his iPad, and I was just like, okay, this is incredible. Like, who are you, man? Anyway, so he's doing the artwork for the new CD.
Mhm.
Title's unknown, but we are working on some of the songs, and they're sounding really good. I'm very excited for them. You want to talk about the theme for the upcoming album? I mean, it's definitely got a lot of I want to say darker is definitely a good word for it.
Yeah.
A darker theme than the first album, the party album.
Yeah, it definitely does. We've stepped to the side of that party vibe, and I mean, I think that's a part of just honing in on the players more so that are a part of this band, and really taking it in, what their ideas are, and like I said, all of us have such a different life, and I feel like Alluette has been something that we can really pour ourselves into. And I think that's how that album is going to come out. And I mean, I don't, not to say something ill of our players, but we have a lot going on that I think
Me
needs
too.
to get
It's
out.
a very
Yeah,
dramatic band.
It is, and that's going to show. It's going to show a lot.
It will. I mean, all great art reflects what's going on here, and I mean, on a larger scale, what's going on in our society, but on a smaller scale, what's
Yeah.
going on with our lives. And we're very
Right.
busy people.
And it's interchangeable,
And we're dramatic people, and
Yeah.
it shows in the music, and it's
Totally.
gonna be really exciting. We should get what's this gig scheduled for March 3rd in Copperopolis? What?
No, that's our recording date.
I was gonna say
somebody
someone.
put, you know what?
Where the hell is Copperopolis?
That's where my little brother lives, and actually,
All up in the mountains, right?
March 3rd
I
is
was like,
his
why does that sound familiar?
18th birthday, so he might be
What?
thinking, yeah. So happy
Congratulations,
birthday! I
Sean.
hope that's you, brother. Yeah, but
Yeah, but you stopped short there. Let's see. Oh yeah, I knew that. So new album recording and all that good stuff, and the shows and the everything.
oh wait, one thing. So
No.
we're playing,
No.
we're playing seesaw here between possibilities of new album and old album. But for the old album, it's kind of funny to call it that, being that the new one isn't out yet. But forget some
That's okay,
track
it's old.
3, right?
It's a
old news.
grandpa
yesterday.
album.
Oh man. Okay, so track 3 on that album is "She Sank," and I think it was in
She Sank into the Sea?
September. Yeah.
Okay.
We recorded a music video for that, and we have been a bit slow in our process, but we've just given our footage over to Warren at After 5 Media, and he's going to be finishing our video for us, and we're so thankful because he's an extremely talented guy. If you want another really awesome place to stop by and look at somebody's work, Warren on After 5 Media Facebook, you can find him on there. Kind of
You're
network
good. You're
through
good
that.
at this. You know how to, drop the lines and tell everyone what's up.
Just trying to show the love.
Exactly. That's what the show's about. Showing
Yeah.
the love.
Totally. But yeah, Warren will definitely produce a good product for us, and we should be seeing that sometime in the end of March or beginning of April. So
Cool.
yeah,
I'm looking
that's
forward to that. I
interesting.
remember
Yeah.
filming that video. It's been a while,
yeah,
and the footage was lost for a while. And well, not lost, but lost to me. It's just been out there with someone, and they've been doing who knows what with it. But yeah, so it's just the song "She Sank."
yeah, it's just She Sank.
Because we also played a couple more songs that night. We did a "Murder by Death" tune we covered.
Yeah.
They have that on video too, right?
We do awful audio,
Oh,
But yeah.
well, who knows?
but
Maybe we might be able
air
to do something
guitar,
with it.
like there's some cool shit.
Oh
going on.
yeah. We might be able to use the footage.
Okay,
Who
that
knows?
was one of them.
So She Sank music video coming out soon. We're running out of things to talk about here. This is I thought we'd have a lot more with more people. Well, we're not. I'm just saying that because I want to cut to a break. But we do got some more stuff to talk about soon. But we are running out. Almost 20 minutes left in the show. Security will be coming out soon to kick us out, and that's always not fun. So let's play some more music. Let's get this going. I want everyone to know a little bit more about the Honey Wilders, of course. Every show I end up talking about them, and it's hard not to because they're such an amazing band.
Yeah.
Such an amazing live show and everything. But just going to give a little shout out here to my boys, the Honey Wilders. If you're out in the South Bay tonight, go out to the Blank Club and check them out. It's Rubber Bucket Records' first official show, the Honey Wilders, with support from Hella Jalapenos. You can check out some of the links on my Facebook or some of the newsletter we sent out today. You can check it out, some of the links there. But just want to say I went to their CD release show last weekend at the Mojo Lounge in Fremont. It was packed. They played for 4 hours, and it was incredible. Every second of it was just blew me away. I took probably almost 200 pictures and some videos of them, and the crowd could not keep their eyes off them. They were just blew us all away. So let's play a little bit of Honey Wilders. They just came out with their CD, Singles for Singles. It's pretty big in Spain from what I hear. You can find it on their Facebook, Bandcamp, iTunes, I don't know, something. So we'll play a track from them called Heavy Side. Just came out last week, folks, but you can find it online. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say about there. A little shout out. What's up? Hope you guys are having a good show. You guys are probably on stage right now, but you should tune into this later and hear it because you guys are awesome. Anyway, check it out. Honey Wilders. Here we go with the track for the new album.
Excuse me, miss, I believe we met a honey
Whoa. What was that, my friends? That was Honey Wilders. Put on them headphones. What are you doing over there? Unprotected listening. You gotta have your headphones on. What's going on? Sorry, talking to my co-host here. My new co-host, Mrs. Stephanie Day, everybody. What's up? That's all you got? Okay.
That's all I got.
That's okay. What was that like?
Sometimes words just
It sounded like
escape
a little
me.
girl fart there.
Or maybe a baby one.
Well, I think baby farts and girl farts like sound pretty ssimilar.
I don't know what girls you're hanging out with, but sometimes
I think
they're
you do
not
know
that
some of the girls I'm
pretty.
hanging out with, and sometimes they we're getting another call here. You want to screen that for me?
Ooh.
I know you do. That's why I said go ahead and screen that call for me. Anyway, that was the Honey Wilders, and that was their track Heavy Side. They are playing live right now at the Blank Club in San Jose with Hella Jalapenos for Rubber Bucket Records. And I really wish that we could make it out to that show tonight, but we can't. We're here. We got to do this show. I know. But great CD. You can get that on their Facebook, their iTunes, or their some things. Let me know if you want it. I'll give you a copy of it. Great CD. You got to check it out. Honey Wilders, San Jose, California. Also want to give a shout out real quick to my sister, Rachel. What's up? I know your friend Mandy's listening. And thank you guys for tuning in. I know you guys are some new listeners to the show. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Share it with your friends. That goes out to everybody listening tonight. If you're just now tuning in, this is Pure Rock for Now People with your host, Nick, and co-host, Stephanie Day. We got a Facebook page, Pure Rock for Now People. Check it out. Love it, like it, whatever you want to do. We got a caller here. Oh, real quick, I want to give a shout out to my friend Citizens Dub in the house. Well, not in the house, but soon to be in the house. We're scheduling an interview for the next coming weeks. Citizens Dub, the reggae, South Bay reggae rock band. I was in the studio, the Madhouse recording studio with them a couple weeks ago. Awesome guys. Check out their Facebook. They're pretty cool. I don't think they have recordings up yet, but they will soon. Do we got a caller here? Yeah. Okay, let's hold on a second. Hello?
Hello.
What's up? Who is this?
How's it going?
It's going good. Who is this I'm talking to right now?
I think this would be your cousin Brittany.
Oh
in
yeah,
Los Angeles.
I thought it was you, Brittany. What's up?
Nothing, just rocking out, making some cupcakes.
Making cupcakes? Are you making us cupcakes? I want cupcakes.
Yeah, they're special cupcakes. They're gluten-free cupcakes.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Are they vegan cupcakes or just gluten-free?
Ooh, just gluten-free.
Oh, I can't.
I'm sorry.
Whatever word I was about to say, I can't say on the radio.
You were going to say teas.
You know what?
I
I'm
was gonna say
working on
teas,
it,
I
all
was.
right? The gluten-free is tough enough. Give me a little bit, and I'll get you some vegan ones.
Okay, no, I'm totally for the gluten-free. I mean, there's all those people that need that stuff, and it is okay. It is a very serious issue, and people need that
They're
stuff.
delicious.
The face
That's all
that I
that
gave
matters.
Stephanie was
They're
like, I
great.
don't care what blah blah, but no, I do care. It's important. But anyway, let's not talk about the cupcakes. Let's talk about something else. What's up with you?
Not much.
Yeah? How you're working at? Your dad was saying you're working at the Universal Studios these days.
Oh yeah, I did the whole Grinchmas. That was Cindy Lou Who.
Tell us a little bit about that. So there's a tram ride. If anyone has been out to Universal Studios, I'm sure you have, most of you at least. There's the tram ride, and you're one of the performances on this tram ride, right?
Right. Yeah, it's about a minute stop, if that, in Whoville, and we do a little performance for you while you're sitting on the tram. And you actually get to meet the Grinch and all that. So it's fun. It's really fun, especially when you can see people that are excited to see you. And it's fun to be a Who. Who doesn't want to be a Who?
I know I want to be a Who. Steph, you want to be a Who?
That's pretty
Well,
cool.
Stephanie,
I would
who-
definitely like to watch that.
It would be awesome. Just sit on this train ride, and then they're like, hold on, folks. We got the Grinch and the Who's. And then they stop, and you put on your little... It reminds me of like a wind-up clock or something, or the snow globe thing where you flip it upside down and then there's the show for you. You're just waiting for that next tram ride to come, and then you put on your show, and then for 5 minutes or whatever, and then you stop, and then you wait for the next tram ride, and you would do it again, and you repeat it.
Not even 5 minutes. It's like back to back. It's like nonstop
Oh, okay.
performance.
God,
Do you
that's got to
ever-
be a tough gig. Oh, no, go on.
Do you ever like
It's a
sneak
great
in a
workout.
change up? Do you ever sneak in a change up and just do something totally different? Because nobody would know, maybe.
We tried to do a little improvising and making it our own, but yeah, we kind of got in a little bit of trouble. Some guy, one of the Who's, decided to do the Roger Rabbit and the Tootsie Roll, and they weren't too fond of that. Who's don't really break dance.
I just can imagine like the FBI guy in the glasses in the corner, like, oh nope, can't have that, and then
Right.
coming sneaking in and
Yeah,
like,
We're suppressing the
train
Who's.
will just-
exactly.
Oh,
Sounds like
that's funny.
Disneyland. I hear Disneyland's pretty strict these days, especially with the how much hair you can have, your facial hair or something, and like these people that are dress up like, what's a character from Disneyland?
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse. You guy that wears the Mickey Mouse. There you go. Right. I was thinking of Winnie the
Mickey
Pooh
Mouse.
for some reason. I was like, I don't think Winnie the Pooh's Disney. I don't know.
I think so.
He probably is.
Yeah.
But he's got to renew his contract with Disney. Poor Mr. Pooh.
Mhm.
Mickey Mouse, the guy that wears Mickey Mouse costume, can't have his like facial hair more than like a quarter of an inch or something. Have you heard about this?
I have not.
Oh,
I
okay.
actually, Universal and Disneyland are kind of rivals, so you can't bring the Mickey ears in the Universal.
Oh no, so Universal's the cool one then. You're allowed to drink on
yeah.
the job
Oh,
and
okay.
maybe smoke a little something here and there.
Well,
and
I mean, you don't
hang
want
out.
to walk up there looking like ZZ Top or anything.
no,
but
no, not at all. I mean, who would want to look like ZZ Top anyway? Nothing against ZZ Top, but
I would if I were a dude.
hey, if I could go,
Yeah, the beard's pretty epic. I have to
No,
say.
like
I
nobody
gotta-
else can pull that off.
I gotta
I
hate the
agree.
beard just because I can't grow the beard.
Girls in
I'm a
patch.
hater. It's patchy. I'm ashamed to admit this. It's a good thing I'm on radio and not on TV, so people can't look at my patches. They can only hear my patches,
Oh.
but they're not very loud.
Ooh,
So
that's nice.
You do
I like
you
that.
do have a pretty good radio voice, I must say, Nick.
thank you very much,
too.
cousin. I love you, by the way. So
I love you
thanks
too.
for calling in. I hope to see you guys soon. I want to visit down there, and I'll bring a copy of Get Some, my band and our band's Alluette's CD. I'll bring it for you.
Definitely.
What's up?
Did I win the panties?
You won
You
the
won-
panties.
yeah.
Congratulations, cousin. It's
Panties
a
are
party
out.
in here. So we'll bring the panties. We'll bring the Get Some. You will get some. I mean, get the CD. I mean, that's yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Let's do that. So, but we're down to our final 9 minutes, and I gotta let you go. I want
That's all
you to.
good.
I want
I'll
you to
hope
stay
that
and listen
talk to you
more and
again
talk.
soon.
I will. I love you too. I'll see you soon, cousin.
All right.
Okay,
Love
have a
Bye,
you.
good night.
cousin.
Bye.
Oh, cousin Brittany. I love her so. I love that side. I love every side of my family. They're all awesome. This is a shout out to everyone in my family. You guys are cool. And Stephanie's family too. I'm sure they're cool. I've never really met them. I'm sure they're awesome.
Not true.
You want to give a shout out to anybody?
You met some of them. Oh,
I'm sure I did.
any of them who are listening.
Oh,
I mean,
good.
I love everybody who I'm related to. So
Well, we're in our final, got 8 minutes left here before they kick us out. What do you want to do? You can end the show for us. What do you want to do? Yeah, what do you want to do? You want to talk some more? Want to hear some songs? I got stay-at-home dads lined up in the queue right now. Stay-at-home dads, of course, Steve Boyle's new solo album. He's the drummer of my other band, Oh No Joe. So we got one of those tracks lined up. But it's up to you. You're my new co-host. What do you want to hear?
I think I can go for some stay-at-home dads.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
that's pretty rocking.
Stay-at-home dads, everybody. You're listening to Pure Rock for Now People. And this has been a good show. It's not quite over yet, but it's getting there. And we love you for calling in, saying hi, and, of course, tuning in. And we hope you tune in next week, every Wednesday night from 10 to 11 p.m. here on KSFS Radio. Embrace the chaos. Let's get them stay-at-home dads on the radio. How about it? East Bay, Power Pop. No, not Power Pop. Power Punk Pop. There you go. With the song Nick's House. Not going to say who the song's about, by the way, but it might be me.
Going over to Nick's house to play poker at Nick's house. Eating yogurt at Nick's house. That Nick's mom bought at Costco. Remove your shoes before
Thank you again for tuning in to Pure Rock for Now, people, your number one spot for local music programming here at KSFS Radio. Embrace the chaos that was the stay-at-home dads. My good friend Stephen Boyle, his new album, what is it? I don't know why I blanked out there. His new album, Diving Board Rules, awesome album. You can check it out on Facebook, I think. Bandcamp, he's on there. You can email us or something at purerockfornowpeople@gmail.com. Let me know if you want a copy. I'll sneak you one. Don't tell him though. But again, if you're a local artist and you want to submit your song to the radio, you want to hear it on this on our station or our show here, please do. We want to hear it. That's what we're here for. And again, that email address was purerockfornowpeople@gmail.com. You can also tune in or send an email there if you want to get our newsletter. We just started getting that going. Tonight was a good show. We got about a minute before we got to get out of here. But thank you again, my co-host, Mrs. Stephanie Day. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, thank you. This was super cool.
This was a lot of fun.
I love
We got to
it.
do this more often.
Totally.
So, we got a minute. There's so much I want to say, but we can't do it. So, tune in next week. Find out what else we want to say next week. Wednesday nights from 10 to 11 p.m. We'll be here. And I had so many things I wanted to play tonight. I wanted to play Worm. Definitely going to get some Worm in next week. I wasn't able to get the songs until last second, so we'll play that next week. We'll play some other awesome stuff. But I want to give a shout-out to my good friend JD in the house. I wish he was in the house. We're going to end tonight with some dark opera. This is some good stuff, guys.
This is amazing, guys. You got to listen to this.
Are you ready for this? You're not ready for this.
Yeah, I don't know if they're
They want to
ready
go to
for
bed. They're not ready for this, but we're going to play it anyway.
Get 'em
Anyway, good night, folks. This was
Fancy.
Pure Rock for Now, people. Be sure to tune in next week, Wednesday night, 10 to 11. Brought to you by KSFS. Embrace the chaos.
Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams, fellas. This is it. This is it.
Dark opera. Yeah, man. Unfortunately, there's some things going on outside your own little four walls. You might want to look out the window and check it out for yourself. You know what I mean? Dark opera.
Yeah, here's the situation. Good versus evil. Mind over matter, but the two are not equal. Your mind will scatter when the matter starts to beat you. I want you to chatter, no time for the sequel. The last thing through his mind was his teeth. Pump action 12 gauge, knocked him off his feet. Rocked him to sleep. Pushed back his feet, turned his whole fucking head into taco meat. You see, Johnny was a rock star, and that's real. Addicted to the fast life, bitches and pills. A victim of the nightlife, king of cheap thrills. Till the money stopped coming, couldn't pay his bills. Now, yeah, what's left to do? Can't live his lifestyle, told the world, fuck you. Put the barrel in his mouth and he sneezed hot chew.
Johnny, God bless you.
Yeah, man. It's my dark opera. When a demon of suicide is upon you, you got to turn the other cheek, man. Or else you become a victim. Yeah, I mean,
Ready to leave, kiss this wife on the mouth, kiss this son on the cheek. Feeling all alone as he boards the plane. His little man cries and it drives him insane. But he's headed overseas to find Saddam Hussein. So he's gotta stay focused and not think about the pain. Cause the pain could cause his brain to change and not be focused at a critical stage. Boots in the sand and he's running out of space with a rifle in his hand and it's mud on his face. Feeling out of place, but he can't really stop it. The bullets keep flying, his buddies keep dropping. Damn, now he's running out of ammo. Pulls out his knife like an old school commando. Harry Carey, he shoves it in his gut. Won't give these motherfuckers the chance to snatch him up.
yeah, man. It's just my dark opera. Do what I think you finna do. I'm just trying to stop you. You know what I mean? They already say life is short, bruh.
At 14, she was grown all alone, forced to make her own decisions. Mama wasn't home, fell in love with the stuck dude named Tyrone. 18 years old and he rocked her zone. True love in her heart, obviously, but it wasn't meant to be. He had HIV and I don't think he kept it from her purposely. But see, the fact still remains, he infected she. And she spent 9 months holding his seed. And after 9 months she began to bleed. And after the bleed came Tyrone's seed. Unfortunately it came in the toilet seat. Baby didn't make it, baby daddy dying. Baby didn't make it, baby mama crying.
marry them both and drink a bottle of pills. Dark-eyed bro, when your soul is gone and you're no longer alone, we'll be singing you a dark-eyed bro, yeah, no more pain, baby. It's all gone. Dark-eyed bro. Hey, yeah, dark-eyed bro. We gon' miss y'all. Dark-eyed bro. Hey, dark-eyed bro.
Pure Rock for Now People, every Wednesday night from 10 to 11 p.m. Here's what the fans have to say.
Epic, gnarly,
Pure Rock for Now People is an auditory ejaculation fit for the gods.
Pure Rock for Now People will get you laid.
Pure Rock for Now People is a bomb-ass radio show. You need to go out and listen to it.
Pure Rock for People is all about being yourself. And being yourself really means being true to who you are, and part of that means having birth the way you want it to be.
I'm not really good on the 6-second spot. Like, hey, 6 seconds, go. I'm like,
That's not what your wife says.
hey, oh, ding, ding, ding.
Tune in next week from 10 to 11 p.m. for an all-new Pure Rock for Now People.